Om Bhurбhuvasvaham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam.
So namaste, Sairam everyone. Today my guest is the Paul Callaghan, and we continue our discussion on Sathya Sai Baba teaching and Swami Sivananda teaching. So hi Paul.
Hi everybody.
Okay, that's very natural that we speak about these two great masters because Paul belongs to Sivananda Yoga tradition. I actually belong to the Kriya Yoga tradition, but also I'm a Sathya Sai devotee and spent years and years in Puttaparthi Sathya Sai ashram. And very important that Sathya Sai and Swami Sivananda met each other in the end of 50s, and that's happened in Rishikesh, Himalayas. And so today we continue actually to discuss the question of reincarnation and especially future reincarnations. So as I told in our previous videos, that past is past, okay, past lives, that's okay, we can't change it, but okay, maybe we can approach it differently, but we can't change it. But future life, oh my god, that's something really interesting. And today I want to put really like philosophical question, which is okay, maybe based more on Vedic Hindu philosophy than on Christian, because okay, in the Vedic Hindu philosophy we have different branches like Advaita, Vishishtadvaita, then Dvaita, okay, Shiva tradition, Vishnu tradition, and according to certain spiritual philosophical systems, we must, that's our goal, to go beyond this samsara, the circle of reincarnation. But some traditions, they say, no, we don't need to go beyond, because we wish, okay, not must, but we wish to enjoy this duality.
Yeah.
Okay, let God be always separate, and we are separate from God, at least slightly separate, because we want to enjoy this, game, the divine game with the Lord. We want to express our devotion, love, and how can we? Because if we keep this distance from God, so for some schools it may sound strange, but I think it's a very sweet idea actually. So the idea of Bhakti Yoga.
Yeah.
And of course, if I speak about Sathya Sai approach to this, according to my understanding, that of course Sathya Sai was very personal, and I don't think that it is right to say that okay, Sathya Sai teaching is like this or is like that. He was like, speaking according to the capacity of the people and different approaches, and we can take some of the quotes from Sathya Sai, which is like pure Advaita Vedanta, like, no personality, only consciousness, like that. But also a lot of Bhakti Yoga quotes we have in Sathya Sai books, if we take, that quotes from his books or his divine discourses. So it means that, according to my understanding, it was very much choice of the devotees how to deal with the future lives. I don't think, that's my personal opinion, of course, that Sathya Sai could force people like, you have to go like to nirvana, to, dissolution into the, like, just finish your existence and be like emptiness. Oh no, you have to stay and keep like bhakti people. So it was personal choice. Okay, what is the situation in Sivananda Yoga tradition? What is the approach of Sivananda Swami regarding possibility of conscious not, going?
Yeah. Yeah, in Shivananda tradition, that's one of the main thing why I choose this tradition, or the tradition choose me. I think, yeah, it's more like that. Yeah, we're not choosing gods like like usually God choosing us. Yeah, but yeah, in the Shivananda tradition, let's say that's why I liked it so much. In the same time, I feel roots. It's like very steady. It's very traditional yoga way, like classical again. I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, why not? It's good to
yeah.
call
It's
Sivananda classical
very
yoga
classical,
because
very
it is.
traditional. Yeah, yeah, like yoga, and um, with real gurukula, with really like according to Bhagavad Gita and like real holy books and everything like that, but steady rules, steady laws. But in the same time, when you got certain basics, like in Shivananda school, when you got certain knowledge, like minimum knowledge, like to stay on your feet, you kind of free. You kind of painter, I would say. Like you can if you don't have this basis, it could be problem. Like we're talking about future, it will be problem in the future if you don't have knowledge. If you do like let's say experimental things with your mind and with meditation, if you don't know nothing about it, if you're not ready for that, of course it's bad. But if you have like core, if you know something already, and then you kind of have some free will to like to to put it your way, like you like, because like everybody is so different in a way, like it's not same for everybody. The conception could be same, like the philosophy conception, but we're kind of different characters, different karma, different nationality, many things. And so that's what I like in Shivananda way. Like that's more than enough knowledge to know about yoga, and like they showing you the way to go, like where to go, like what to do, and then you should do. Nobody will do it for you. Like you're supposed to do it by yourself. That's what I like. It's kind of freedom and kind of like steady thing, like balanced together. That's why I like it in Shivananda
Yeah,
school.
actually, you're always mentioning about your own tradition. I mean, the tradition to which you belong to. I mean, Shivananda yoga tradition as the classical yoga, and I think it's a real because Shivananda yoga, that what we can call actually. If not Shivananda yoga, then what can be classical yoga
Yeah, it
in
is.
our time? And I think that, of course, difference between Shivananda yoga approach and Sathya Sai approach is that actually, I believe, I think, maybe I'm wrong, that in Shivananda yoga, as the classical yoga, the personal effort is slightly more important because, like, okay, Shivananda ashram, I mean, in Rishikesh or different branches all over the world, including your branch, you teach people like how to practice meditation, pranayama, mantras, scriptures, and you encourage people like to practice. Like personal effort is pretty much important, and I think that, of course, Satya Sai, he includes all types of yoga. Like, okay, if we take Bhagavad Gita, then okay, four major yogas according to the Bhagavad Gita: Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, meditation yoga. And of course, Satya Sai spoke about all kind of his spiritual instructions actually are about any kind of yoga, including meditation. Yeah, it's wrong to say that Satya Sai was not meditation teacher. He
Yeah.
was also a meditation guru as well. But I think that emphasis, of course, much more on bhakti, and that's very natural because Satya Sai is a divine incarnation of course, he was attracting people mostly who are like more bhakti people, and it means in this sense personal effort is okay. In the bhakti yoga, personal effort, it's like, you know, okay, my personal effort means to give up my personal effort and live according to the divine will. And by the way, it's much more difficult. Sometimes people think that, okay, classical yoga is difficult. No, no, no. Classical yoga based on our personal effort, which is, okay, very much, if you wish, social one, you know. But but let me repeat, real bhakti yoga is extremely difficult, because it means, okay, I give up my personal free choice, free will.
You should drop everything.
Drop everything. It's much more difficult in this sense of practice.
It's very brave thing to do. Almost nobody can do it, like for sure.
For sure, yeah. So it means we have some a huge number of so-called bhakti people, devotees, but real devotion is very difficult, because you have to be just
they still keep themselves, like they're supposed to drop even themselves, like completely, like you're going like into the, like, you know, from the high mount and just go, and teacher say like nothing's gonna happen to you, you'll be okay, you just go, you know. It's kind of like that.
It's a question of huge trust.
Yeah,
not just believe, but you know,
amazing
just trust.
Can I say something about it?
Yes, welcome.
Just a minute. It was you asked me before about some example story from Sivananda. I just remember one. In the very old times, it was one thing, like exam, like test for the students, like for devotee, for bhakti yoga especially. It was like the big hole, like in the forest, like very deep, like, and then it was like kind of sticks over there from the wood, you know, like in person, like, and the teacher said, like, you just go there, you just jump there, and believe me, nothing's gonna happen to you, you know. And the person's like, I'm gonna die for sure, like, how it's possible? And when and who did it? They didn't make it from the wood. It was kind of soft material from ground, you know, like, and that was the test, like in all times, one of them. And the person said, and who said, yeah, it is like the person who did it. The teacher was saying, like, yeah, I think it's a chance to be devotee. Like he has a chance, like the real bhakti yogi. But the other people, they're not ready for real bhakti yogi. It's not bhakti yoga. Like, you don't believe me, like I'm saying, like nothing's gonna happen to you. It's about trust, like you said. It's amazing thing. Like it was one of them. It was many exams like that, but it was one of them.
Yeah. Actually, today we just touch, you know, eternal question of spiritual evolution, and it's a really very interesting bhakti approach to the spiritual evolution. And in this case, our goal, or at least, I mean, the goal for those people who just walk the bhakti devotional path to God is that there is no any end in this way, because like bhakti approaches like consciously to keep the distance, always to keep the distance from the let us say complete enlightenment, to keep a little bit you know, karma, a little bit ignorance, just to stay separate from God, to enjoy this connection with God. And that's really, really interesting. And of course, many actually Sai devotees, they feel in their heart that they meet Sai incarnation not for the first time. It means from life to life, from life to life. And that's interesting that actually I met people in Put Party and Sathya Sai Ashram who just express more classical, let us say, approach again. You know, what has been classical, that's the big question. I mean, just, okay, I'm staying next to Sathya Sai and I wish to experience complete oneness. But so many devotees whom I met in Put Party in Sathya Sai Ashram, from the very beginning, they told me, no, we don't want this complete oneness. We want to enjoy darshan forever. I mean, in our future lives as well. So it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Yeah. Okay, let us complete our video for today. Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate for your time. So, guys, dear viewers, God bless all of us. What can I say? Yeah. See you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam